Good evening, friends. Welcome to this session. I hope you enjoy this as all the other sessions we bring to you. And if you do, please subscribe and share it with your friends. So apparently, the latest news is that Shatrughan Sinha has been hospitalized in Mumbai's Kokilaben Ambani Hospital. Uh, it is said that he was very unhappy with the marriage of daughter Sonakshi with Zahir Iqbal, and that even his twin sons, Love and Kush, didn't attend the marriage. Now it seems like whether this has had an effect on his health, we really don't know. But another very interesting news is that Sonakshi and Zahir were also uh, said to be, at the hospital earlier. For what reason? God alone knows. I mean, is she carrying, or is she what? What is the reason? Whether she's pregnant, and what God alone knows what is happening. So there is a lot of confusion in this family, it seems. Welcome, Deepika. Welcome, Nina. Always nice to see you both. Now, today, see, I have something very serious to discuss, friends. I would say that today, each and every Hindu, you know, should be ashamed who voted for Congress. Today, in our country, in our own parliament, our dharma was targeted by Rahul Gandhi. And our Bhagwan, Shiva, Mahadev, was used misappropriately for political purposes. Daro mat is political slogan, but Rahul Gandhi lied and said, Mahadev said this. Rahul Gandhi said that those who believe in violence can never be Hindu by this logic. Shiva, Vishnu, Durga, who killed demons, Ram, who killed Ravan, Krishna, who killed Kansh, all are not Hindu, and Gandhi is only Hindu. Now, can you imagine the anger felt by the people when they heard his words in Parliament? And I'm surprised that, people, the opposition, I mean, our own BJP, kept quiet till Amit Shah, of course, jumped up and he started speaking about it. And even Prime Minister said a word about it. Now, interestingly, Chirag Paswan said, you need to understand the seriousness of being the leader of opposition, is what he was telling Rahul Gandhi. You cannot make such remarks, and you're insulting the devotees of Lord Shiva. I'm also a devotee of Lord Shiva. The way you were showing the picture of Lord Shiva in the house, none of his devotees will tolerate it, says the Union Minister Chirag Paswan about Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's Hindu remark in Parliament. Now, my question is, does Rahul Gandhi have the guts to carry pictures of other religion and religious gods and whoever they have and make fun of their religion from the floor of the Parliament? Shame on the Hindus who voted for Congress. This is absolutely, you all should hang your heads in shame. Welcome, Fennel and Sunita, Sunetra, good evening. Thank you so much. Welcome always, Gloria. Always nice to see you, and Sunita and Fennel. So this has, it has upset a lot of the people in India. Majority of people are, aghast at what Rahul Gandhi said in the parliament. And please do not think that he is some kind of a, unread person or an ignorant man who's speaking this. No, he is willfully doing it to hurt the sentiments of the Hindus. And I really think that nobody should tolerate this sort of nonsense anymore. Nina says, Rahul is not Papu. I feel he does. Yes, intentionally. Absolutely. What is the WC cricket topic about? Why this Rahul Gandhi is becoming more cranky and deviated day by day? Sorry, friends, there was a glitch. I think the suddenly the net had a problem, and I'm back again. Sorry for that. And let me just go back to what we were saying earlier about how in the parliament there was a terrible sort of a ruckus because of what Rahul Gandhi said about Hindus, and what we also felt was that he made a mockery of Lord Shiva. So these are things that see which cannot be tolerated by Hindus, and this is something we should take up aggressively. Now, living with SS says Govind Namdev criticizes Bollywood stars Hrithik Roshan, Akshay Kumar, and Shah Rukh Khan for participating in advertisements that mislead society. Now, Sunita says why Rahul Gandhi is becoming more cranky and deviated day by day. Ma'am, it seems RG is married and has a family back in Italy, but gives a color that he is unmarried. We Indians are fools. Welcome, sharing. After a long time, I'm seeing you, and welcome, Vidya. Yes, a shame on Hindus for voting for Congress. FIR should be filed against Papu, yes, from every corner. There was a problem with the internet, Sikh, so I'm back again. Thank you. Yeah. So moving on to the Board of Control for Cricket in India. Now, the BCCI Secretary Jay Shah has announced on Sunday announced a grand prize of 125 crores for Team India's victory in the T20 World Cup 2024. So what I don't understand is why are our cricketers given so much importance and money while other sports people are paid peanuts? And we all know the reason because see the kind of people who are backing it, are people of there are certain people who want IPL to also flourish. So there is a common link between this and BCCI and the IPL. So it's sad that other sports are not being given as much support in this way. So moving on to the first piece of news. So let me just go on to that. Yes. Now, Abhijeet Bhattacharya has once again opened up about his rift with Shah Rukh Khan. The singer has lent his vocals to several films of SRK, including Mehuna and Om Shanti Om. In the last few years, Abhijeet has repeatedly talked about not receiving proper credit for his songs in Shah Rukh Khan's movies. Now, in an interview with media, he's discussed the issue. He said, "This is something Shah Rukh Khan knows very well. There's no difference between us. Our birthdays are just one day apart. We have the same nature. We both know that we're going to be. If I go to him today, I can tell him as a senior by 6 to 7 years, enough of the drama. You're a star and always will be. But if I come back into the picture, then it'll be me, not him." He added, and he spoke in Hindi, which I'll translate. "Sometimes it feels like he is the type of person who shows off, or maybe he just doesn't have any time. But he isn't like that. I know myself very well, and I know him very well too. Even though we don't have a close bond, he knows that I have been hurt." And in case you missed it, in 2018, Abhijeet Bhattacharya mentioned about how Shah Rukh Khan was a superstar until he kept singing for the actor. He told India Today, "Mera kaam tha superstar banane mein mera awaz se. Till that time, I sang for Shah Rukh. He was a rock star. When I stopped singing for him, it was me who refused to sing for him." He came down to Lungi Dance. Lungi Dance is SRK's track from his film Chennai Express. Now, Abhijit also pointed out Farah Khan's film Mehuna, which featured Shah Rukh Khan in the lead. He said that it was during the 2004 film when he got offended for the first time. The singer expressed pot boys, assistant hairstylists, assistant dressmakers. They credited everybody in the cast except the singers. Before that, in 2012, interaction with Times of India, he spoke about not getting credit for Mehuna and Om Shanti Om. He said, "I don't know why our filmmakers never give singers due credit. During the end credits of Mehuna, the singers' names appeared right at the end. Worse still, segments were shot with chaiwalas and dressmen, but not with the singers. My family saw the film and felt betrayed. The same happened with Om Shanti Om. And here I am, Shah Rukh Khan's voice. I conveyed my disappointment to Farah Khan and Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan was last seen in Donkey. Now, the man who is, the man who's always, like a dara hua insan, was spotted leaving Suhail Khan's house after watching the India versus South Africa T20 World match with the Khan family. Now, in a video that has surfaced online, Salman was seen making his way out of Sohail Khan's house and heading back to his house in Galaxy Apartments shortly after India won the T20 WC match. The actor traveled with, as usual, tight security. Although he did not pose for the cameras, his brother struck a few poses. In one video, Sohail Khan and Baba Siddiqui were seen posing together, and Sohail was even seen in the match's spirit as he sported the Indian jersey. Meanwhile, Arbaz was seen riding out of Sohail's home. Arbaz was joined by his son Arhan Khan. Now, although Salman was not spotted by the cameras, he did give a shout out to the men in blue on X. He shared a picture of the winning team and wrote, "Congratulations, Team India, T20 World Cup, Team India." Now, here you can certainly know one thing, friends, that Salman Khan is not very happy about being in public because he's scared that he could be an easy target for people. So that could be one of the reasons why he keeps away from most public, public, coming in public. And also, now you also know that uh, he is, he's an important part of the Ambani family, and invitations were given out to some important people according to the Ambanis, and one of them was Salman Khan and the Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, and then of course there was Kajal and her husband Ajay Devgan. So these were the places that Anand Ambani went himself personally to give his invites. Now the invites also itself were very elaborate in the form of sort of murtis being given, and a lot of sayings from the holy books, holy Hindu books. So these were the some of the things that went with the invite. Now moving on to the next piece of news. Now, ever since Big Boss OTT 3 started this year, the PR says that the viewership has been rising steadily. And with the grand opening done by Anil Kapoor, the premiere, they say, has garnered a total of 4.5 million views. And Big Boss OTT 3 is the first to receive, they say, a huge viewership and has even crossed the Salman Khan hosted Big Boss OTT 2 this time. And here you will also realize that, see, if Salman Khan comes to know about what these people are saying, then of course he's going to take offense. Now, reports say that Anil Kapoor's Big Boss has received around 120% more views than Salman Khan's last edition. Now, Big Boss OTT is streaming on Jio Cinema with Anil Kapoor as the season's host. Now, the season has not yet matched up to the hype level created by the Kangana Runout program, which was Lock Up, they say, which was a reality show streamed on MX. Now, it'll be interesting to watch if Anil Kapoor takes the season ahead with the same pace or falls off track after a while. And as per records, now it has crossed, so far, it seems easier to cross Salman Khan's entire season's reach, which was a huge 2,450 million views over the 8 weeks. Now, it has contestants from diverse backgrounds sharing their struggles, showing their emotional sides and clashing over minor issues. Now, one thing we must realize is that uh, it is a sort of a program where you watch others' lives just like a warrior, and their personal lives and their personal grievances. And usually it is all, mixed with a lot of sex and other stuff to make people, glue, to this program. But people are not fools. Now, people don't like to be taken for a ride as well. Now, in this last episode, Arman's second wife, Kritika, was seen making a joke about herself and her relationship with Arman. In the morning, Arman, Kritika, and Payal were in the washroom area with Paulami, who asked Arman if they were comfortable with using each other's towels. Arman responded, "कर लेते हैं भाई, मियाँ बीवी हैं, क्यों नहीं करेंगे? Yes, why not? After all, we are husband and wife." Kritika, standing next to them, joked, If I can share someone else's husband, then what's the big deal about a towel? Now, Polami bursts into laughter, and listening to Kritika's comeback, Arman also giggles, and Kritika further adds, henceforth, I'll make jokes on myself, and if someone else tries to do, I'll break their face. Now, in their recent episode, Payal speaks about Arman's second marriage and got emotional. I didn't want to accept Arman's second marriage initially. I was at the venue and I remember leaving since I didn't feel good about it. I left the house with my son Chiku and stayed away for almost a year. It was a very bad phase for me. I even had thoughts of self harm. Later, I decided to be strong and accept the situation and go back. I also brought off my thought of my child, as otherwise he would have been left without one parent. So this is something that you will notice about Big Boss, that it's all about people's inner lives and the kind of curiosity people have to learn about what's happening inside their bedrooms. And this is what Big Boss has been exploiting. Yeah. So moving on to also another very important thing is that uh, there are new rules, new laws have been put in place now in by the government, which have sort of uh, put all the British laws which were formed back in the back, they're all fossilized, and now you have new legal rules that will come into force and have already come into force. In fact, in Bangalore, the police have already started working on these new laws, and it's going to be. I don't know whether this is going to lead to the SSR case as well, because in one case, what they've said is that for gang rape, it will be the death penalty. So it will be a death sentence. So this is something I hope, especially in the case of Disha Salia, that this happens, then it is a very, very good thing. So, so friends, with this, I end this session. We'll join you again tomorrow with a lot more news. Thank you and good night. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.